How you doing, folks? Welcome back to part 2 of the haul what I've got. Last week we had loads of stuff, motu and bits and pieces, but this time we got motu, different stuff, electronic stuff, and a Holy Grail from motu, vintage style, straight after this. So here you go, folks. Let's have a look, see what we got. First of all, this stuff is like bootsale stuff, toy stuff online and all that. So let's have a look, see what we got. So first of all, we picked up ages and ages ago was this electronic Mega Drive AT Games Sega AT Games Mega Drive. It's got 2 pads and stuff. You plug it into the TV. And it's got loads of games, so ain't too bad. I think it's all the kind of Mega Drive games you got. This cost me about a tenner, and it was pretty good. So let's have a look at a video and see what these AT games are.
The AT Games Genesis Classic Gaming Console, 80 built-in Genesis games, 2 wireless controllers, plays your classic Genesis cartridges, all for the incredibly low price of $39.99. Sound too good to be true? Well, guess what? You're right. We have the usual stuff here, D-pad, 6-button layout, start button, etc. You hit power and there's no Sega fanfare or anything like that, just a menu. Scroll through the menu a bit, you'll see the usual suspects. Alright, you scope out the menu and you'll see that roughly half these games aren't even real Genesis titles. They're just a series of homebrews or bootlegs, many of which are puzzle related. Oftentimes, sellers will bundle them with a few games and even throw in an extra controller. You may think the AT Games console wins because it comes with 40 good Genesis games, but those are the only games that are guaranteed to play. If you want to buy more games for it down the line, there's a chance they may not be compatible. The only positive thing I can say about this shit stain is that it plays imports. Beyond that, the AT Games Genesis Classic Gaming Console is garbage. If you were considering this for even an instant, just remember what Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell taught us long ago. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
So there you go, folks, that was the AT games of what games are on this machine. This like a little plug in and play thing, ain't too bad, tenner. Plug it into your TV, you turn it on, you've got a various number of games, a few you know, a few you haven't got a clue. So yeah, that was that. Put that down the side. And this other thing, and I was like, oh wicked, oh, it's one of them Nintendo Minis. Almost exactly the same if you have a little look. Got the pads and that. Cost me a £5, and I was like, oh, that's a bit cheap. It's another plug-in and play. I thought, wicked. And I turned it on, and it's all snidey games. So it's not an original Nintendo Mini. It's got entertainment system. It's got not the Nintendo, but it looks almost the same. So it got one of them, £5. Put it on. It's got loads of duplicate games on it. It's got a couple of games on it, but different like titles and that, and a few of them are like copies and that, and like hacks and all this. But what I could do with this is put a Raspberry Pi and convert it into a little mini Nintendo, so I could do that. So it ain't too bad for a £5. Get a Raspberry Pi, shove it in, got a mini Nintendo. Wicked, ain't too bad. That was that. Then I got this from Toy Fair, which is Hot Wheels, the Land Speeder. Really good, not too bad. Little Land Speeder car there. From the Toy Fair, cost me a tenner, a vintage record. I love this, pretty cool. I ain't got a record player, but I thought I'd get it because I like Star Wars. So there you go, you got your vintage. It's like one of them where you play it on a record and you like read along and you hear it saying like, please turn the page, or listen to R2-D2, and it tells the story of Star Wars, A New Hope. And at the back there you got your record. So that's pretty cool. This is the first one, so yeah, not too bad for a tenner. Really good. The record's not scratched, so that's pretty cool. So we'll pop that back in now. So that's a keep. So I'll put that upstairs. all my other Star Wars stuff. That was that one, pretty good. And then we came across this on eBay. It's a motu, is it assault launcher or something? I've got batteries in it, but for some reason I can't get it to work. So that was that, and a pack what you put on the back of one of the figures, and you go like this, you press the button, and when they're standing on they like fall off, and they're on this like kind of, it's a assault or laser beam or something. It's got like a laser beam there. It goes on to, when you press this button there, the laser beam attached to this laser beam there, so when the figure's standing on there it pops off. So that was like a kind of a artillery laser beam and something or other it's called, but the stickers are there, pretty good. For some reason I can't get it to work, but got batteries in them. What I got, I might take it apart and see if I can get it back to work again, but all in all that's quite a good little toy, pretty good. All the stickers are there, it's just not working. So yeah, I'll have to start trying sorting that out. So that was the laser beam, and that vintage motu. Then we had another thing which is called, if I can get it, it is the motu vintage stilt. Is it stilt walker? So that was the stilt walker. Mint, absolute wicked. The stickers are on it. He-Man's on there with his arms and his laser guns, and he's got his bits on the side. I'm missing a part. There's the part there which fits into that part there. So it's a stilt walker for motu. So that one, that way. That's the way. There you go. Now it's vintage. Now it's complete. But yeah, that's complete. He-Man battling all the hordes and Skeletor's men and stuff. So yeah, that was that. Let me put down the old artillery laser beams. Put that out of the way, because we got another motu vintage thing, which was the jet sled. The jet sled, absolute wicked. He-Man on it again, so you can battle the hordes and stuff. Really, really good, pretty cool, like that. So you got the stilt walker, jet sled, the record, the little Hot Wheels land speeder. You had the motu artillery beams, the little snidey box Mega Drive and Nintendo. And then at the boot sale recently I went down and we got a Batmobile. Take that out. So we got a Batmobile, really, really good. Didn't cost me a lot. I think this is from the Batman the movie toy line, and that's pretty good. The stickers are not too bad, really, really cool. Inside has got the stickers as well, but it's just missing the back. You pull that up, you pull the that up and it shoots missiles, but I haven't got the missiles. But at the end of the day, I'm just missing, I think it's a screen at the top and the back part. Let's put He-Man jet sled down, then we put the stilt walker down. So all in all I got the Batmobile, which is really cool, and I had to get, and I went on eBay and I got myself a Michael Keaton Batman, so that's pretty good. So I got a Batman for it, and got myself a Robin. That's pretty good. It's one of them where you push the back and his arm like karate chops. You push the back like that with the button, it goes down. So so I get myself a Robin, so I got like that. And let's get the old the villain Joker. So I got the old Joker. His sprays comes out of the like the flower there. You can attach something there and pump the water and it sprays out. But I haven't got his hat and I haven't got the spray thing, but it's easy to do. It's just a tube with water in, so that's it. So basically I got the Batmobile, Batman and Robin, and the Joker, so ain't too bad. I did have the Penguin somewhere, but I don't know where I put the Penguin. I've been like moving stuff around. There you go. That was the Batman car, Robin, and the Joker. Just missing the back and the front. And you can say that is complete. Oh, and the missiles, but that was that. Pretty good. So don't fall. Let's put it on the floor. So don't fall on the floor. Right, let's get rid of this. Get rid of this, and we got two more things over there to show you close up. But yeah, down the boot sale I got myself Indian like storage locker with the Indian clothes and that for Action Man. So that's pretty good. And there it is there, all the Indian bits and pieces, tomahawk, like headdress, fire pit and all that, so I've got that on now, that's pretty good. I went onto eBay and I saw this guy selling a wigwam, so I thought to myself, oh, I've got to get a wigwam, so I got myself a wigwam. An Indian wigwam, I think this is cheaper, man, so that was the wigwam. Got that. Can't stand it up, it's a bit hard on the old Street Fighter. What else did we get now? So we got, that was like little accessories, like a little fire pit, a little stove, stuff to go onto the fire pit there. Let me just undo that. That one. So you can go like that. It's got its little like cooking essentials and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. Wigwam and all that. So yeah, that was pretty good. What else did we get? What else did we get? Yeah, at the other toy fair last year, I got myself, I think this is the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles weapons. There was like Donatello's, Michelangelo's nunchuckers, two, I think, Raph swords is original for TMNT Vintage. Staff there, and you know, weapons rack there, pretty good. So I put that back in the old towel. They're originals. Got that from the toy fair ages ago. So I'm showing you stuff what I've had ages and ages ago, but I haven't shown you yet. So that's pretty good. That was that. So we got this guy here. Let me put the old Indian thing out of the way. Stay there. So yeah, I had this guy here. I thought it was X-Man, but it's not. I don't know if it's Marks. It's like a little kind of a cowboy kind of guy. It's not X-Man, I thought it was. And I saw this horse and I thought, oh yeah, let's get this horse. So I thought, oh, cowboy needs an horse, so I got an horse for it. So that's pretty good. I don't know what this line is, never seen the line. Try to research it, but it's not really got anything on the back of it to tell you what the kind of the make it is. And he had a hat as well. For his hat. I think he had two guns as well. So have a little look, what is that? That is the wigwam, so that is the fire pit. Oh yeah, he had two guns, so I got these are X-Man guns, the cowboy ones. So I thought, well, while he's in, he's got his cowboy bits on. I thought, so I'll get him two pistols. So put him into his holsters, like that. I'll get another gun now. Let me see if he can hold them. Oh yeah, so he can hold them, so it's pretty good. So yeah, the X-Man guns for this kind of toy line, this figure here, he can hold them, so I'll put them back in his holster. That's pretty good, like that. I don't lose them. And he's got his hat, so I put his hat on. X-Man hat, so yeah, he's got his guns, his hat, anything else, and he's got his horse, so put him back on the horse. And there you go, folks. A cowboy and his horse. Pretty good. Look at that. Blinding. Wicked. Quite like that. Right, let's put that aside down. Put that down now. Oh yeah, the toy fair, we got a Dick Tracy car, an original from back in the day. This is 1990 from the movie. The Dick Tracy's car still on the card. Pretty cool. Got a few bits and pieces to send off. Join the club, joined the Dick Tracy Club back in the day, 98. 32 years old. It's still in his box. A little bit of a crappy bit there, but at the end of the day, it's almost mint on the card. So that's the Dick Tracy card. What else do we get? We got a Zaron. I've had one of these in the box ages ago. I sold it on eBay for a little bit. It's not complete. He's got his ski sled. A little bit loose in the old feet there. Is it Zaron or the like the spy weird geezer with the mask? He's got a face and stuff, and he's got his sled there. He's got his mask, he's got his half a sled. I'm missing a few bits and pieces, but all in all, I think he's got what he needs. I did have that box ages ago, and I bought it for a little bit, and now sold on eBay for quite a bit. And I was like, here we go. What was it? Zartan, the enemy with swamp skier. So yeah, that's the Zartan with swamp skier. So that was that, folks. And now, so basically, we had all what I just showed you: the Batman car, Stilt sled, Jet sled, Dick Tracy car, the Indian stuff for Action Man, the locker, the wigwam, Zartan, this kind of cowboy geezer with a horse, the record, Star Wars record. So let's go back and show you the big stuff, and then I'll come back. See, I come across this and it was only £8. I was like, oh wicked, a box of Cottage Street. And when I looked at it, I was like, man, look at that. Absolute, look at that. Loads and loads of Airfix soldiers. Wicked. Look, you got Japanese, you got Germans, you got British, you got Russian, all these Airfix soldiers. Look, loads of them. £8. Ammo box was Action Man. But yeah, we had tons and tons of them. Absolutely blinding. Can't believe it. We had a round ball as well. Whether or not that's can go into a game, electronic game or something, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we had tons and tons of these Airfix soldiers. Absolute wicked. Let's do a close up. Yeah, we had loads and loads of these Airfix soldiers. Tons of them, man. One which's been in battle. These are like 70s kind of Airfix soldiers. You got Americans, British. Yeah, you got tons. And I was like, yeah, man, I remember them. So I got them for £8. Ain't too bad. But yeah, let's have a little look at my Holy Grail. Right, so here we go, folks. We've got the Holy Grail. This is vintage Master of the Universe. So let's prop the old camera up and get a better view. Just trying to sort out the bedroom at the moment. Trying to move this around and that around and everything else, so we can get a bit of room in this place. Because when you're a collector, you run out of room and you're like, well, where can I store it? But anyway, let's have a little look. Open it up. This is vintage motu, absolutely blinding, and we got the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wicked. Oh, we can put the old King Hiss in there, and that hasn't got no legs, but he can sit in there. Because on the back of, if you look at the back of, what was the back of what was it? There was oh, what's it called? If you look at the back of Camo Khan, then it had Tyrannosaurus Rex in it. Let's put the old Rexy down now, and his weapons and stuff. Anything else in the box? Nothing else in the box, Nick. Let's put that like that. Pretty cool. Let's do a close up of the old Rexy. So there you go, folks. A vintage motu Tyrannosaurus Rex. Absolute wicked. The mouth opens like that. He's still got his eyes and his details. On the back of Camo Khan, Motu Origins, you saw King Hiss riding Rexy. So look at that, wicked, absolutely blinding. This is cost me a pretty penny, this did, but yeah, you got his mouth opens like that. All the detail, nice colour and stuff. He had his weapons, little bag of weapons here, Mick. Open this up. Got this like little round thing what goes into his body like that, and it shoots out. And you had this laser gun which attached to the side like that. Oh, it's broken, so let me get a bit of blue tack and glue it on. Hold on. There you go. There's old Rex. Got his laser cannon now with King Hiss. Look at that, wicked. I love this. This is really a lot of money to get. I got it for a really good price, so I couldn't really believe it. It's like, damn, I can't believe it. It's right now. I've got to get it. This is one of the biggest dinosaurs. It had like one where He-Man rides one, and you had another like kind of a Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of no, a flying one. And you wind this up here. So this is a weapon. You wind this little green thing up here. You're supposed to put it somehow in its stomach. And then you go like that, and then when King Hiss press that blue button in the body, it's supposed to go like that and shoot off. So yeah, it's a bit weird. You're supposed to wind this up, give it a wind, you put that in the body like that somehow, come on in. Put that in the body like that. You shut that compartment now. There's a blue part here where it opens, and then it shoots out. So let's have a little look. So press that, and it goes off. See that? Pretty cool. And that is the Tyrannosaurus Rex Motu Vintage. And this is cost quite a bit. The gun's a little bit coming off, but I like to blue tack that together like that. But yeah, there you go. The old vintage Motu. Absolute blinding. Stand up Rex. And on the back of Cobra Khan, you can say that is what was on the back. Whether or not they bring it out in Motu Origins, I don't know. But there's our Rexy with King Hiss. Lightning, he's got his little weapon, which that goes for a lot of money. So there you go. Oh, and it's still on the move. It's still on the move. So look, it's still on the move. Look, it's still going. Look, there it goes. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, let's go back to me and see and end the video. But yeah, I think this is one of the holy grails I got. Love old Rexy. And it's quite a lot of money to get this, but this was going for a good price, and I had to snap this bad boy up. So yeah, there you go. There's our Rex. Pretty cool. Open his mouth. Pretty good. Good old detail on the eyes. Nice quality mouth. Really good. Pucker. So these are going for like £300–400, but I didn't pay that much because it was loose on its own. So and it's got, I think what it's got. So it's got the windy thing, and yeah, pretty good. That's complete, but no box, and it was for a good price. So thank you very much for whoever sold it to me. Oh, there goes his gun. But yeah, my Holy Grail Motu, one of the dinosaurs. Right, let's go back to me and finish up. That was wicked, wasn't it, eh? We had all this to show you, the Batman car, He-Man, Cowboy, Indian, Dick Tracy, the Snide, little plug-in and plays in the TV games. We had that massive big tin of Quality Street, Airfix little kind of soldiers and stuff from the 70s. Loads of them, £8, couldn't believe it. And the best thing what I got on eBay, what I had to get up, was that vintage motu Tyrannosaurus Rex. Absolute wicked. That is one of my holy grails, to try and get all the dinosaurs if I can. Blinding. You know, what else can I ask for? That was the best haul I've had. So this is part 2. If you've got anything you want to give away, you can email me by this address here. And thanks for watching. Check out this video for more social media content, and we'll see you next week for more videos. Thanks very much, and thanks for joining and watching Mike's Chat. There's many ways you can follow me on social media: Instagram, Mike's Chat, Facebook group, even subscribe to this page, even click that notification bell for the next video content coming up, or go to the about, email me if you've got anything to give away. Thanks very much, and see you next time.